Good morning, YouTube. This is Arizona RE. Headed out this morning to meet up with some fellow Royal Enfield friends. Maybe grab some coffee. And go for a little bit of a ride. I know that the rest of them are going to be going up to Mount Lemon today, I think, on a group ride, but I'm going to have to abstain. I have some other things I needed to get done today. You can't spend the whole day riding up the mountain, having lunch, and riding back down. I wish I could. And these are all a bunch of great folks, too. So I'll be doing that this morning. Going out, getting some coffee, and I'll go on my own little ride. I'd gone about contemplating opening up a Facebook page relative specifically to my motovlogging. And I know that that can help generate some traffic because people search sometimes on Facebook for things that they may not find otherwise. So I get that. But I've kind of hit Facebook fatigue. I was pretty active on Facebook for a while, especially with the endeavors of the band and family and relatives that live far away, catching up with some old friends, some old work colleagues, and things like that. Everything Facebook was meant to be, but I got to tell you, I've got Facebook fatigue, and so I'm not as interested in creating a Facebook page for the Royal Enfield or for my motovlog. And the biggest reason of that is just fresh cut grass. Smells good. The biggest reason for that really is the political season. As you've seen me riding around town, you've undoubtedly seen all the political signs, things like that posted on the corner. I don't know where you're at, respective to what country you're in or municipality or what have you. But it just seems like Facebook nowadays is a venue to try and post something that upsets people as quickly as possible, and just, I don't know. Like I said, it's Facebook fatigue. It's interesting to me that, I have such a wide variety of friends. I have people who are on the far left spectrum, politically speaking. And I have people on the far right spectrum, politically speaking. And the reason I have so many friends that are so wide and varied like that, and everything in between, really has to do with the fact that I try to, as I've stated before, engage those things which we have in common more often than not. Music is a big thing. Some cigars, or riding motorcycles, the interests of our children, and things like that. And I'll fill more in on why I have Facebook fatigue here in just a little bit, but I'm almost at the coffee shop, so I'm going to be hopping off momentarily. Funny enough, it's right next to Scoot Over, so which is the Royal Enfield dealership in Tucson. And they are open. Excellent. And so I'm back. These folks are going to go all the way up Mount Lemon. I won't be, but I'll go ahead and follow them up a little ways. And I'll break off at some point, so just thought I'd get some cool footage of them riding. So taking up the lead there is Mike, and he's got a Desert Storm version paint scheme on his Royal Enfield Bullet. His wife there right behind him has the burgundy paint job. And then the one in front of me here that you see 2 up, that's the Continental GT riding 2 up. The same one that you guys saw on Campbell Road the other day. I confirmed with him that it was indeed him in my other MotoVlog. And then the lovely lady right in front of me is riding a 1978 Honda Hawk 400. So we don't discriminate in our little Royal Enfield riding group. If you got a different bike and you want to ride along, you come ride along. So anyway, just to finish up my MotoVlog from earlier, Facebook fatigue. And I think where I left off when I stopped for coffee was just mentioning how during the political season it gets really hard to give Facebook a lot of attention because people become extremely opinionated, and with the varied folks that I have on my Facebook, it gets it can be really heated both ways. So much like my YouTube, I tend to stay in the Switzerland territory when it comes to controversial topics, because I really don't see a reason that if I want to get into one of those conversations with somebody and I want to debate with someone, then I would like to pick and choose those moments rather than making a bunch of noise on the internet about it. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like the best way to get that kind of thing done. So at any rate, yeah, I've got Facebook fatigue, and it's put me off of actually creating a page for my YouTube channel, for my motovlogging channel. I still may do it. I'm just not as enthusiastic as I could be about it, I suppose. As far as these being really cool folks, these two riding 2 up on that Continental GT, they're also the owners of Scootover. Extremely approachable. You walk in that store, they'll talk to you about the bikes. They love the products. They back the products. Every customer experience that I've witnessed, either for myself or for other customers that I've heard from other customers, they're always happy doing business with these folks, you know. They back the products. I know the mechanics that work there, and I got to know them not because I was friends with these folks. I got to know them just because they're all that friendly. They'll come out and talk to you about your bike. They'll give you hints and tips on repairing, even if it means you're not going to bring it to them to repair. I mean, you just don't get that from most motorcycle or any kind of automotive dealerships. I don't think most of the time. That's never been my experience, and I've got a little bit of lifetime experience, and that has never been one of them. Having a dealership share information like that. So the mechanics, very knowledgeable. They actually listen to you when you come in with a problem. The owners are very approachable, and I mean, look at this. They come out to ride with the Royal Enfield community. Now, I didn't get my bike from them. I've gotten some of the parts on my bike came from them, but it's not about that. It's just not about that. Beautiful day with some really cool people. So good stuff. So they're going to go up to Mount Lemon. They're going to have some lunch up there in Ski Valley. It's probably the last month you can really get away with that, because up on top of the mountain, they start getting a lot of ice, freezing, and snow and stuff like that up there. So this is a good time of year to go do this trip. It's easier on the bikes at the lower elevations, and then up at the higher elevations, yeah, it hasn't quite gotten cold enough to where you don't want to be there. So if I can get in a position to overtake them, I'll try and get a little clip of each of their bikes. Well, that was fun. Oh yeah, I'm jealous. I surely wish I was going up to the mountain with them today. What a beautiful day.